Going live and running late. And as you guys can see, I'm not in the situation room. I'm still at that Airbnb in the undisclosed location. And boy, this place is upstairs, so yeah, we're all ready to go. And then I didn't have the keyboard, and then I didn't have the mouse. Yeah. Yeah, so we're running late, but we're here. So y'all know how much I enjoy doing what we do here. So if I'm running late, it's the situation. The Jesus Foundation. Welcome to the stream tonight, Jesus Foundation. Glad to have you here. And we're just going to get started here because I'm running kind of late here. So in tonight's live stream, welcome to Pro Se Legal School. I'm Coach Neighbors, and we're shooting from that undisclosed location. And yeah, it's a challenge when when you do this remote stuff, to make sure that you have all your stuff in one place, especially if you're going up and down the stairs. But you know, we got it. Chiefs took care of some business today. Got my fingernails painted before the Chiefs game to match my bar card. Yeah, but my new daughter-in-law let me know that it didn't match my bar card, that the shades are a little bit different. So I'm going to change the bar card. Because I like my nails. So I'm going to change the bar card. That's what we're going to do, Chelsea. So anyway, thank you, Heather. You're always the first one here, except today. And Jesus Foundation was here first. And so, yeah, I knew you was going to be waiting. So that's my story. And as you can see, I'm not in a situation room. It's really kind of dark back there. I need to put some light back there. But anyway, y'all can see me, so let's get rolling. Get everything lined up here. So in tonight's live stream, we're going to continue with part 2, trash talking to the judge and how to shut down a court case. So we also are going to follow up on the beatdown that we're giving Judge Annie T. Kristoff, and we posted a couple new videos on her today, and Judge Catherine Theisen, we posted a video on her too. So, but before we get started on this punching fire punching, you guys need to make sure that you subscribe to the channel, ring that bell so that you get notifications when it's time to rock and roll, and make sure you click on those things that they show you. Yeah, they told me I'm not supposed to tell people to click on those things, but I'm just saying, click on those things that they show. Come on now, y'all keep up with me, all right? Now, one of the things we want to talk about, we got a couple of things we need to get off. We got a little bone to pick. We got a couple of things we need to get off our chest. Okay, so the coaching is done in the coaching group on Twitter, and that's @neighbors_coach. Okay, @neighbors_coach. I don't coach on my emails. I don't coach on my cell phone. I don't coach in text that people send to me. I don't coach or answer people that have issue with something when I post something on Facebook. I'm just posting it for everyone to see. I don't coach there. So some people, when I post stuff, they were, I didn't get this, or I got a problem with that. Well, if that's the case, y'all should be contacting me in the coaching group, or if you invested in something and for some reason you didn't receive it, then you should be calling me and we should be figuring it out. Now, the bar card, there were some issues with the bar card. I think we had it uploaded as a Word file. I think we needed to make it a PDF for it to go out. So the bar card wasn't going out, and yeah, that was a big pain in my neck. So if you didn't get the bar card, go check your email, check your spam again, because my partner Humera, she sent it out to everybody that invested in it after we made the corrections over there and got it set up to where it's actually going out. So now, anytime you invest in my products, it'll be emailed to your email address connected to your payment method, and I suggest that you check your spam because sometimes it goes straight to spam. And if you invest in something and you check your spam, you check your email, you check everything, you can't find it, do not call me. Okay, sorry, I got carried away on that. If you invest in my stuff, you don't have your shit, call me, and we'll figure it out. Because I ain't trying to be like an attorney. I ain't charging enough to be like an attorney. But, sometimes computers don't always do what it's supposed to do, and sometimes people that's setting up stuff don't know what the hell they're doing. But that's not the problem now because Humera's in charge of that. I'm not throwing her under the back tire of the bus or anything. I'm talking about before. Okay, you guys are with me, I'm sure. The coaching done on Twitter. I don't take phone calls for the lawsuit packages, the premium package. I have a communication protocol set up for that. And those people who invest in that package, we review that communication protocol to make sure that people aren't getting themselves jammed up. Now, if you invest in a package or a product or whatever and you don't receive it, you don't have it, then obviously give me a call. We figure out what the problem is. Sometimes it's the problem with the credit card company. Sometimes it's the registration situation. My website is set up to where you have to register and do all these things. That protects everybody. It protects me from getting scammed, and it protects your asses from getting scammed too. Because people get your credit card information or whatever, and they try to do all this slick crap. And so, it's a little more pain in the butt to get it all set up, register and all that. But let me assure you, it's not near a pain in the butt as it is to have your shit hacked. Okay, 3 years ago, my YouTube channel got hacked. And I stayed up till 4:45 in the morning, changing the password, back and forth with some person before they gave up. And so I wasn't about to give up. So let's just get right into the stuff. Well, let's say hey to everybody first, since I'm running late as hell. Yeah. Well, Heather, I'm still in Mountain Standard Time, but I put it on there for Central Standard. It's 2 hours difference. So I just posted it for Central Standard because that's what everybody used to. But when I schedule it, it makes me put the time in there. So, it's look like you're here. Because I'm really late, so it's working out. Jesus Foundation, welcome to the program. Well, thank you, Heather. I don't like to make people wait because, you spend your life in sports. You ain't trying to be late and have to run. But sometimes situation is situation. And at the end of the day, thank you, Jesus Foundation. Are you in Florida? Jesus Foundation. Your profile looks familiar. I'm wondering if we're friends on Facebook. I think I know who you are. You're like a superhero. Anyway, welcome to the show, Tammy. And Tammy, did you see the email that was sent out to your people? Well, not your people. Your people that's trying. Well, the people. Okay, let me do that over. Did you see the email that was sent out to the people in Tennessee. Yeah, we made a couple of videos today on Judge Annie T. Kristoff, and not only did we make a couple of videos, we emailed them to all of the judges, the Chief Justice, all of the judges in the Western District of Tennessee. They all got the email that we made today, the 2 videos we made today, and they got the emails. They got the video we made prior, like maybe 7 to 8 of them. My mic is floating around on me here, so this is the situation that you have when you do a live stream off the cuff. But I will say, okay, I moved my camera, so I will say this live stream wasn't as difficult as the one that I did in the hotel last week. Yeah, because all my stuff was packed. And yeah, I had everything except like 2 things packed in that bottom. Yeah, y'all know how that goes. Yeah, but we did a stream anyway because we don't play. We're willing to do whatever it takes. Well, if they're pretending stuff or whatever, then I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you probably don't have the right people in the right place. But this is for the coaching class, Jesus Foundation. This is for the coaching class at neighbors_coach. That's where we handle this kind of stuff. Tonight, we're going to talk about what I got on the menu. This is my granddaughter, Jocelyn. Come over here and say hi to everybody, Jocelyn.
Hello.
She's a video editor, and someday she's going to be working on the team. Say hi in the mic. They can't hear you.
Hello.
No, I have to yell. You see. Yeah. Okay. I got to get back to work.
My dad's watching from downstairs.
Okay, sweetie. I'm busy.
Okay.
She's beautiful, isn't she? Yeah, we got to work with her on this mic thing. Oh, anyway, so we don't Jesus Foundation. We don't. This is not why we're here tonight. We're here to get some things done. So I can't help you being locked out of your account anyway. So. Thank you, Heather. I got 2 grandbabies down there and 1 grandson, and he's 9. And I thought my granddaughter was 11, but the one, Jocelyn, that just left, she reminded me that she's 12. Yeah, last time I came, we went and got her nails painted together, but she was busy, so I couldn't wait no longer because I needed to get hooked up. So. But, if she's nice to me, we'll figure out some kind of way to get her to the salon to get her nails painted too. And Ava can go if she wants to also. Okay, so now we're talking about my Oh, that's all right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, all of my grandkids are beautiful, and we've had some new additions to. What's up, girlfriend? Yeah, so I made a video a long time ago with my grandson Zarian, and he's back in Kansas, and he was five or six, and right when it started. And he started picking his nose. Okay. I'm like, dude, you can't do that while we're having a stream. I just left it in there. Everybody loved it. It was so funny. He's like, I didn't know, 9 or 10 now. I haven't showed him that. Okay, so now that you guys are done with that, or maybe I'm done with that, I should get back to what we're talking about. And if Ava is watching, or even the little man, Oliver, you guys can come up and say hi if you want to, but just don't yell in the mic. You gotta just say, "Hey, what's up?" Okay, so let's just get this thing rolling here. So the first thing that people need to do if you're thinking about getting in my program is go to the YouTube channel and find the instructional video playlist. And you need to watch the updated instructional video for the lawsuit package that you're interested in. Now, the way this works, the other 9,000 videos that I have on the channel are not the instructional videos. Those are the training videos. We use those videos to learn what we're doing. And then I hear some more people, "Hey, there's Ava." They got in trouble. Yeah, okay. They're welcome to come if they're serious, but I don't have time to be fooling around because this is business time. So, okay. So the update instructional videos include what you need to know. The regular videos that are on my channel are the training videos, and then the real-time feedback that we get from the people is what we do with the updated instructional videos. So if you start out watching the training videos, you're not going to be up to what you need to be doing because you're not watching the updates. Anything that's updated, you should watch first. Now, the other videos are good for coaches or paralegal entrepreneurs or business people who own property or whatever, because they teach you the whole, But when you get in the program, the first things you need to learn is you need to learn about the punching documents, and that would be demand for sanctions, the demand to strike, and also the temporary restraining order that blocks the state from receiving federal funding. Now, each of those documents have their own instructional videos. So that's something to remember because I don't really go into them as much in the instructional video for the lawsuit package. And if you use those punching documents right, well, by the time you get over to federal court, there shouldn't be no problem with what's going on down there in the state court process. Okay? So that's one of the most important things that you guys need to be doing is making sure that you're watching the updated instructional videos. Now, if you invested in your lawsuit and you did all this stuff, and they're responding with some some BS. Okay, well, before you contact me in the coaching group, what you need to do is figure out why they're doing what they're doing, what they plan on gaining from it, and what you need to do to stop that. That's what when you contact me for coaching in a Twitter group, okay, you need to have that all worked out. Because if you don't, then I can't coach you. I'll just be telling you what to do. And I don't have time to ask a bunch of questions or whatever. When you contact me with the situation, hey, coach, they filed this stupid-ass thing to dismiss for failure to state a claim. I know they're full of crap because all your stuff states a claim, and I understand what it means to state a claim because I searched that on your YouTube channel. I use your YouTube channel for legal research. I searched that. But, I also checked on the internet 4 or 5 pages back to make sure that you knew what you were talking about. I'm all right with that. And here's why. In this program, the goal is to teach you how to jumpstart your critical thinking process and figure out who the hell it is that's trying to violate you and what you need to do about it. Because everybody's situation, no, I'm not going to say it's different because it's all the same pretty much. They're violating your due process by dragging you into their administrative court, okay? But what makes it different is the people. The people make it different. And how that works, okay, so all the people who want to get this done, who want to attack this legal situation that you're facing and get it done, raise your hand. I'm giving y'all time. Okay, so is there anybody, could you raise your hand a little more? I couldn't. I had mine all the way up because I know where I'm going with this. I had my hand all the way up. The problem that I have with people getting in my program is that their hand is not raised all the way up. So raise your hand all the way up for those people who don't have it raised all the way up. And that's what you need to do to get in my program. Your hand needs to be raised all the way up, and you need to be willing to do whatever it takes. Because if you're not, they're going to be really pissed when you punch them in the face with my stuff, and they're going to make an example out of you. So if you're willing to do whatever it takes, now this is the program for you. Now let's just, okay, let me sip on my tea because I'm kind of thirsty from yelling at my grandkids to stop. Okay, so what we came to talk about tonight is talking crap on the judge, and all right, so let's just get started. The number one thing, oh, wait, I got some people with some hands up, all right. Quinn got, well, that must be 2 hands and a foot, or you're borrowing somebody else's hand, I don't know. And 3 hands is throwing me off. Okay, so, you know, when you go into court, you're in an administrative court, you're not in a judicial court, you're automatically getting yourself, you know, jammed up or whatever. So, okay, so the number one thing that I like to do first before I get, and I mention this every time I have this, you know, the number one thing that I like to do first is I like to ask the judge, is this a court of record? Is it a court of record or a competent jurisdiction? If no, then my question is, what are you convening? Because I'm confused. Now, the number one thing that I like to start out with, anytime I go to a court hearing or whatever, is right when everybody gets ready and the attorneys over there that are screwing you over or stand up, they're all ready to start saying something. I usually raise my right hand. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And then I request that the court suggest everybody else do the same, including the judge. Now, they're in an administrative court. They lied to you to make you think you're in a judicial court, so they're not going to want to do this. So, then I just make sure I go on the record. I would like the record to reflect that these other people, including the judge, refuse to swear themselves in, to swear that they're going to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, whatever. You don't have to say, so help me God, if you don't believe in God. But you need to, hold it. So I like to let the record reflect that they refuse to swear in, so I believe they intend to lie. Oh, yeah. So, the next thing that I would do is I would ask the judge, is your in your oath to office, did you swear to uphold the Constitution? Yes, like selling a car. Yeah, you put the pen down to you need to wait and let them talk. I don't care how long it takes. This is important. Did he swear to the Constitution? And then the second part of this is, do you intend to process this case in according to the Constitution and the laws of the UCC? My legal team wanted me to ask you these questions. Now, you always want to put everything off on your legal team because we're stupid and we don't know stuff or whatever. But there's a better reason. When you do that, you're messing with their head, and they don't know how many people on your team. They know you bringing fire to the table if you got my stuff, but they don't know how many people on your team. Okay? But here's the most important part of this, is that if you have a team over there that's beating their ass down, then there's not going to be any value for them to arrest you, harass you, haul your butt to jail, confiscate your stuff. It's not going to be much value for them doing that if other people. Now, at the end of the day, they're going to know you're the one. Bam, that smacked them in the face a whole bunch of times. But it's always best to be smart and protect your backside. That's how we call that. Now, the other thing this is for if you're in a criminal situation, I would ask, may I see the charging instrument and the supporting sworn affidavits from each and every accuser? Oh, in a judicial court, you have the right to face your accuser, but not an administrative court. You don't have no rights in administrative court. Because the rules in administrative court come from, they come from the local rules. So every court makes its own local rules up. And those rules, in my opinion, are structured to move your case through their due process situation faster. So if anybody don't think I have that correct, leave a comment down there somewhere. Now, I would also ask the judge, because the answers that the judge is going to give you in these questions leading up to here are, okay, if you're asking these questions, you should already know the answer, okay? So the answers that they're going to give you, you'll know are stupid. And so that sets yourself up for this next one. And I was just like, so judge, how can I know that you're being honest and adhering to the law if you're being deceitful? Ouch. And then give them time. Give them time to talk. Now, a lot of cases, they're not going to say anything. They're not going to say anything because they know you're going to talk again. They know you're going to talk again because some people have to talk so they can't hear their knees rattling under the table because everybody's scared. Oh, yeah, I said that one time in here, and this lady messaged me later. I can't believe you're talking about me. No, lady, I'm talking about myself, but that was a long time ago. Okay, I'm talking about myself, but that was a long time ago. Doesn't matter who I'm talking about. If the shoe fits, okay, never mind. If the glove, okay, never mind. Okay, so move on to the next part, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Y'all know it's about to get hot in the kitchen. So I would ask the judge who, is expecting a fine from you or to steal your house, and if they send you, you're facing criminal, and you get locked up to tap into your trust, and they do all this stuff over there. So it all goes back to the money. So I would ask, judge, does any part of my fine that I might pay, okay, that didn't come out. Y'all know what I'm saying? I might pay go to the judge's pension fund. Is the judge a party to this case? Oh, wait. He will be when you do the punching documents, because that's the first thing we do is add the state the judge and the attorney to their own action using the punching documents. That's what we do. And the reason we do that is because the state is the one that's facilitating all of this crap that's going on. The state is the one that's paying the judge to steal your property or to send your ass to jail. The state is the one paying for all of that stuff and hiding out over there in the background. And if you don't add the state, they will continue. If you add the judge and the, we already, the real-time feedback has led us to what we do. Now, the next question I would ask the judge is, how can I understand? I don't remember casual occurrences. I don't remember. How? I don't. So where were you? Oh, I haven't got to do this one. This one's one of the new ones that I pulled out of some of my treasure chest. Yeah. I think if it was me, the whole hearing would be stuck on this. How can I understand? I don't recall what. So what was? Okay, Judge, could you repeat the phrase again and break it down to a simplified question? Okay, because I'm not that smart. Y'all ask? No, I'm not that smart. I need you to break it down. I don't speak legalese. So to ensure my due process, I may ask a few defining questions so I can understand. Okay, so now if you're in there for for a foreclosure situation or third-party debt collections or anything that has to do with money or whatever like that, then I would ask the court, could the court define money? Okay, could the court define money? Because the court's saying I owe all this money to the lender, but the lender never gave me a loan. They took my signature on the promissory note and they processed it through the Federal Reserve for electronic credits. And modern money mechanics says that they were granted 9 times the amount that went into a demand deposit account. And the dude that wrote Modern Money Mechanics knows way more about this stuff than I do. So I'm just saying, how can I lawfully pay a debt with a debt? That's what they're asking you to do. Now here's another thing. Our debt's supposed to be paid already. Back in 1933, when they took gold and silver off them, and they changed our court process from statutes at large to revised statutes and codes that aren't valid laws, all of our debts are supposed to be paid. But no one knows that and whatever, and that these attorneys figure some things out, and they can make money on the front half, in the middle, and on the end. And think about it. When they file foreclosure against your property, they don't take out what you paid already. No, sometimes they give you surplus after they sell your stuff, sometimes. But mainly that's because they want to offer you that surplus as keys for cash. And when they do that for the keys for cash, they have a contractual obligation that you signed that you're not going to jack up the house and do all this stuff. So they're just offering you that to get you the hell out of their way. So the next one here is I would ask the judge, do you have full judicial power of the state? Are you on the judicial bench? Or is this military power? Connected to that fringe on the sign, on the flag over there, that fringe on the flag. I'd probably leave that last part off because I think get really, really mad. Well, what the hell? By the time you get down the list asking these questions, they're going to be pissed anyway. I don't even think you'll make it down the list. So it don't matter because your hand's all the way up and you're willing to do whatever it takes, right? Uh-huh. So, the next thing I'd ask, I would say, may I'm demanding an affidavit that the judge has no bias, no conflict of interest, and no interest of the outcome of this case. Bam! Oh. So if they can't give you an affidavit, I'm going to take a sip of my tea on that one. That's fire right there. Now, these things that I'm talking about now, how I would get this stuff in court is I would file a judicial notice on each one of these, or maybe 3 or 4 at a time or whatever, because there's a lot. Judicial notice doesn't require a statute where I'm filing judicial notice to inform the court of administrative fact that the court needs to know. And the cool thing about filing judicial notice is the attorneys, their attorneys don't get an opportunity to object to it. Now, they always try to anyway, but you're not asking the court for anything. So they don't have, And the beautiful part of this judicial notice situation is it puts the court on notice. It puts the court on notice. Now, the other thing that I do is I whatever I file, especially if it's hot, when I say hot, I mean if they're about to kick your ass off the edge of the cliff or whatever, I'd make sure that I place the documents that you're going to file in the public record before you file them in court. And then after they're filed in court, I would take one and write with black marker, chamber copy on the top of it. And then I would mail it, priority mail, probably is the least expensive way that you can get a signature, and mail it to, because a lot of times the clerk is the one that's throwing your asses under the bus, and the judge ain't even read that shit. People don't realize that the clerk's number one job, the clerk's top priority is to control the court's money. So, chew on that for a second. You wonder how many times the clerk gave you a bunch of crap in your face, telling you all this. The clerk's number one job is to control the court's money. So when you have to do a supplemental pleading, which is what we do when you have to change something, when you have to make an adjustment to your lawsuit, we don't do no amending or no amendment, none of that crap. We do a supplemental pleading. If you go to filing an amendment, the Federal Rules of Procedure filing amendment, scroll down to the bottom, way down there at the bottom, where the little number is, you'll see supplemental pleading. You can do a supplemental pleading as many times as you like, as long as you add a body, or account, or both, and it has to be connected to the original reason why you're there. Okay, so now we're to the clerk's ass. So yeah, you can add the clerk anytime. I guarantee you can add the clerk in there, because the clerk already threw you under the bus, so you didn't even know. They throw you under the bus when they give you their advice. Oh, here's some papers that you need to go file your appeal. Well, wait. What good is an appeal if the judge don't provide a fact of findings or conclusions of law? Okay, your appeal is shit. I'm just saying. If the judge don't provide a fact of findings and a conclusions of law with the ruling, then you don't have no appeal. You just had your ass dragged through the administrative court, and they just operated off of the local rules, and now they say, if you got a problem with that, go and file an appeal. I don't understand. In the non-conventional program, when people screw you over, you sue them. Who got time for a damn appeal? because you're appealing to their friends. I'm just saying. So the conflict of interest situation probably should have been the first one, because that's fire right there. That's fire right there. And the judge ain't going to be able to do that, because if you follow the updated instructional videos that are in the instructional video playlist, you'll have already added the judge and the state to their own, using one of the punching documents. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. I got a couple of more, then I need to get out here and go harass some kids. So I would ask the judge, will you sign this contract? y'all, I know where I'm going with this. Will you sign this contract guaranteeing me that you're going to protect all of my unalienable rights that are protected by this country and the Constitution? Now, if you'll sign this, and then I'll consider, allowing you to rule over my case. But there's one more thing too. I'm going to need to see your license to practice law, because unless you got your bar card from Pro Se Legal School, you don't have a license to practice law. All you got is a bar card. It don't say on your bar card, this is your license to practice law. It does say that on mine. And the one that people have been getting off my website for $25. And I'm working on a lawsuit right now that we can use for the people who the judge tries to throw in jail, because they have the courage to hold their hands all the way up when they got their bar card. All right? Those people are going to get the benefit of the new thing that I'm putting together when they try to kick your butt for that. And this is one of the beautiful things about being in my program. If you're a paralegal or entrepreneur, if you're a property investor, whatever, if you're helping people and they try to stop you because they don't like what you're doing, then you automatically, if you paid for any of my products, you automatically get what you need. I'll send you what you need. It's in the package. I'm saving it for myself just in case. Just in case I have to have it sent to me someplace. I don't plan on them bothering me for as long as they did last time. Right now, I don't know where they at. They don't have nothing to say to me. Well, they tried to shut me down 3 times, but I'm still here. Okay, so get the judge to sign to provide to respect your constitutional rights. That's priceless, and all attorneys should be telling everybody that. Oh, did I say that? Okay, so I'm still stuck on that one. Okay, I'm going to move on. Okay, so let's go on with the next one. I would ask the judge, and this is what I tell the cop. This is what I told the cop when I got pulled over a couple of weeks ago. Well, I'm going to put it this way, but I'll tell you what I don't. Don't I have the right to remain silent? Anything that I say could be used against me, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what I tell the police. Dude, I gave you my passport to identify myself. That's it. That's all I'm providing for you. And I don't like answering. I don't answer questions from the police because they're using them to incriminate No, I'm just asking you now, dude. You need to relax. If you want to arrest me, just let me know, and I'll get out and you can arrest me. I'm not fighting nobody right now. And I'm not providing any more information. He was a little pissed that he didn't know where to send the ticket. So I told him he's just going to figure that out. There's an address on the registration. Belonged to my wife. Maybe we're still talking. Maybe. Oh, yeah, okay. So you know what? That the passport process that's included in all of the lawsuit packages is priceless. And the reason I included that is because in Georgia, people were getting harassed by the police when they left the courthouse from jamming them up with the documents to stop the foreclosure process. So when you get the passport process filled out right, okay, you're no longer a U.S. citizen. You're a citizen of a republic state that you were born in, which is totally different than being a U.S. citizen. Nobody can be a U.S. citizen because nobody can be born in a fake corporation. There, I said it. But that's the check down they use to violate everybody's rights. And so we don't go for that. Now, one of the other things I would ask is I would tell the judge before I answer that, whatever question that to ask you, because, I would ask them, can you grant me immunity from state and federal prosecution? Maybe I want to ask the officer that the next time I get stopped. Can you grant me? Yeah. And the last time I got stopped for doing 39 in a 30. But I thought I was in a 40 because it said 40. But right where the brand new hotel was that they built, they had a sign that said 30, or at least that's what the cop said. I think it was real small. Yeah, but we'll see how I don't think that's going to work out for him. But, I would ask him, I'd be glad to answer your questions and tell you everything that your buddies need to know as soon as you grant me immunity from this due process prosecution. The other thing that you can do if you want to be a butthead too is I don't know my name. I'm sorry. What evidence do you have that all caps name is not my name? It's not my true name. I don't recognize that. That name is me. Oh. I probably would save that for totally last. Because if you're already pissed off the judge enough, you can tell that they're going to do something to you. So if they're going to do something to you, then you might as well just throw it. I might as well throw it right on the table. Yeah. And Heather, I have a couple of pages of these, and I'm just going to go through them a few at a time. Because the last video that I posted about this, talking trash to the judge, holy crap! I think 500 something people looked at it in a 12-hour period or 24-hour period, excuse me. So that tells me what people find, So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. So I'll be going over that. Now, I'm also going to be talking about income tax. Yeah, we're going to get into that. I just haven't had time to mess with it. Yep. Income tax is total BS, and I got it all broke down, and we're going to talk about that. It's going to be one of the things that we're going to get rolling with here in the near future. So thank you guys for the value of sharing your time. If you guys are having a situation in which you're legal or whatever, get over to the website at winningcourtnow.com and get what you need to stop the court process. That's what we call it, stopping the court process. Okay, guys, thank you for the very sharing your time. I'll see you guys in the next video. I need to rest from hauling all this stuff upstairs. Yeah, but this fancy Airbnb is pretty nice.